Welcome back. Hey, every scar has a story, every betrayal leaves a mark, and every secret eventually comes to light. From heartbreaking family conflicts to shocking relationship betrayals, these emotional stories will take you through pain, resilience, and the moments when karma finally comes knocking. Don't forget to subscribe. Your next unforgettable tale starts now. She told me I don't get a say in my own house. So I packed my bag while she watched, waiting for me to beg. I want to get this out because I've been sitting on it for 2 years and I think I finally understand what happened enough to write it down. The night it ended, we were standing in the living room arguing about selling part of our property. I asked a few questions, nothing crazy, just how much are we losing on this? Did you talk to a lawyer? Normal stuff. Tasha crossed her arms and said, Marcus, you always act like you need to approve everything. You don't have a say in this house. I remember the room went quiet in a weird way. Not silent. The TV was still on, some rerun neither of us was watching, but quiet like the air had left it. I looked at the couch I'd paid off in installments. The wall I'd painted 2 shades of gray before we agreed on the right one. And I thought, okay, so that's where I stand. I didn't yell. I wish I could tell you I said something devastating and walked out like a movie. I just went upstairs, got the suitcase down from the closet, and started folding shirts. She stood in the doorway watching me the whole time, and I think she expected me to stop halfway through and apologize for something I hadn't done yet. She used to be able to do that, make me feel guilty before I even knew what for. This time I just kept folding. Our daughter, Naomi, was 7 then. She found me in the hallway with a suitcase and asked where I was going. I told her I loved her, that this wasn't about her, and that I'd see her soon. She asked, soon like tomorrow? And I said yeah, soon like tomorrow, even though I had no idea if that was true. That's the part that still gets me, honestly. Not the marriage, not Tasha's face when I closed the door. Just Naomi's voice asking soon like tomorrow. Backing up, I should say we weren't always like this. We met in our 20s, both broke, splitting a 1-bedroom in Atlanta where the AC unit rattled so bad we joked it was trying to leave too. She wanted to build something. So did I. For a long time it felt like we were on the same team. Things shifted slowly, the way these things do. She got promoted, then promoted again. And somewhere in there the way she talked to me changed. Not overnight. It was little things. I'd bring up a bill or decision and she'd sigh like I was a task on her to-do list. We'll figure it out became I'll figure it out. I kept telling myself every marriage has a rough patch. I think I told myself that for about 3 years. There's a specific memory that still bothers me. We were at her mother's for Thanksgiving, and I made some comment about wanting to look at our savings before committing to a renovation. Her mom, Denise, laughed and said, Marcus likes to feel involved, like it was cute. Like I was a kid asking to help cook. Tasha laughed too. I laughed too, because what else do you do at Thanksgiving? After I left, I stayed in a 1-bedroom about 20 minutes away. First few weeks were bad. I'd come home, heat up something, sit in a chair that wasn't mine yet, and just listen to nothing. I missed the sound of Naomi's cartoons through the wall more than I missed almost anything else. Then the calls started. Denise first. You just abandoned your family. Marcus, how could you? Then Tasha's brother, who I'd known for over a decade, telling me I was trying to control her by asking questions about a house I'd helped pay for. My friend Darren just went quiet. Stopped answering texts. I sent him one message that just said, you know me, man, and never heard back. That one stung more than I expected. I didn't defend myself to any of them. Partly pride, partly exhaustion. Mostly I think I just didn't believe it would matter. Naomi asked me once, real quiet, in the car, why don't you love mommy anymore? I nearly had to pull over. I told her it wasn't that simple, that grown-up stuff is complicated, that I still loved her more than anything. She just looked out the window. 7-year-olds don't really buy it's complicated. I won't pretend I had some big cinematic comeback arc. It was boring, honestly. I picked up extra work. I started a side thing fixing up small properties, which slowly turned into an actual business. I didn't tell anyone what I was doing. Not to be mysterious, I just didn't have anyone left to tell. 2 years pass fast when you're just putting your head down. Then last spring my phone rang and it was Tasha. First time in maybe 8 months. She sounded different, flatter, tired in a way I hadn't heard before. She said things had gotten complicated. The people who'd been in her ear, the ones who told her I was a problem, some of them weren't around anymore either, once things got hard. She never said sorry. I noticed that. She talked about what she needed, what had gone wrong, what she was dealing with, but never once, "I shouldn't have said that to you." I sat there on the phone waiting for it. Honestly, like some part of me still wanted it. It never came. She asked if I'd think about coming back. I told her I hoped things worked out for her, and that I wasn't coming back to a house where I didn't have a say. She got quiet, the same kind of quiet from that night in the living room. Except this time I was the one standing still and she was the one who didn't know what to say next. Naomi and I are good now. Better than good, actually. She's 9. She stays with me every other weekend and sometimes just because she wants to. I never badmouthed her mother to her. Not once. And I think that ended up mattering more than anything I could have said in the moment. Tasha and I talk when we have to, about Naomi's school stuff, logistics. No blow-ups. Just distance. I don't feel triumphant about any of this, if that's what you're expecting. I don't think I won or whatever. I just think I finally learned the difference between someone missing what you did for them and someone actually valuing who you are. Those aren't the same thing, and it took me way too long to tell them apart. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what would you have done in this situation? And if you love emotional stories filled with shocking twists, betrayal, and satisfying karma, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss a new story from Emma Details. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tale.